We're live here Sunday morning, episode 244. Yep, that's right. We're back. We set it back an hour. The clock's got an extra sleep. And yeah, Casey's still not here. Wake up, man. What's going on? Unbelievable. There's only two choices I get for him on a morning like this. He's gonna say, "I didn't set my alarm. I set it for like 9:30," or he's gonna say, "I don't know. I plugged it in and the charger didn't work." Like I guarantee it. Those are the two I'm gonna get for him on that. So in case if you're there, wake up, man. Get on the show here. Terrell, I sent him the link as well. Maybe he'll jump on as well. All right, boys, we got a lot to get into. It's good to be back here on the show. Tyler, good to see you back. How was your wedding weekend? I feel like you're just the year of the wedding for you.
It's been a lot of weddings. I think me and Emily have been at 15 weddings together in the last 3 years. Just too many weddings, but it was a blast. I mean, what's better than love? Watching people share their love. They're fun. It was a good time. I had a lot of fun in Little Winters, California.
I wonder if the too many weddings comes in because you had to plan your own along the way there. That adds a little extra to it than just attending. But I don't know.
I did. To be honest, I didn't do much planning of my own wedding.
There was stress. You had to keep the better half not from freaking out, right? You had to do a little bit.
There was those moments for sure.
And killing other people. Those are important moments when they were there. So we're here with you, Fatboy FadeAway. We're gonna jump into the World Series. We'll talk. Is Purdy? He's dressy, but he's not playing. We'll get into that a little bit. We'll even Brian really wanted to talk some Warriors as well, so we'll hit on that. And then I got some Halloween and candy questions.
To the winless Pacers. What's going on?
Unbelievable. Ryan Rollins, my God, former Warrior, kills us as well. So we'll get into that a little bit too. But Brian, did you watch the whole game last night, the World Series? Did you watch it? Did you finish it? What a game!
Yeah.
What a game! Is that? I was thinking, Tyler, Brian, you guys both chime in when you got it. Is the way the Blue Jays lost? How level of heartbreak? I mean, is it a 10 plus? I'm just trying to think, in my lifetime, where some of the crushing. I just remember the Indians losing to the Marlins when they had the lead in the ninth, and Jose Mesa couldn't keep it. And then you go to this situation here. I don't know. You had the Indians again against the Cubs, and they had a chance there as well. So we've had a few kind of games, big game sevens in the last 20 years. This heartbreak at two outs away. Rojas, he's not even the guy you're worried about. You're thinking get through him. You have Ohtani. He can only tie it up, and it's little Miguel Rojas. What do you think, Tyler, with that?
As far as heartbreak, it's got to be near the top of the list. It's heartbreaking. It's you're winning the whole game. You're expecting you have these feelings that we're going to be World Series champions, like you mentioned. Miguel Rojas is up, who's killed you not all series, because he didn't play the first 5 games of the series. So with Dave Roberts, that change, he's killed you since he's been in the lineup. Gets a slider out over the plate and pulls one out to tie it in the top of the ninth. You get off the early 3-0. These are tough to bounce back from. I couldn't imagine my feelings if I was a Toronto Blue Jays fan right now. They would be very disheartening.
Brian,
but at the same time, a lot of positives. You went to the World Series, you have Youngtown. But the way
there's no positive.
You still have. You're a Blue Jays fan. You have a promising future right now. But no, there's no problem. You're heartbroken.
And then I thought this was a crazy play. Bases loaded, ninth inning, 2 outs. Was it Ernie? I think maybe it was Ernie. The guy's been on fire, Mr. Ernie his way, but he's up to bat. Yeah, it is Clement. Bases loaded, and it didn't look like it was going to be caught off the bat. But then you're the outfielders are a little shallow. This is where I thought the Blue Jays were going to end it in the bottom of the ninth for a walk off.
Fly ball to left field. Hernandez on the run with Pages over his head. Pages runs him over, makes the catch. Sends Game 7 to the 10th.
I thought that play was insane. I thought for sure it was ending on that one right there, T. I thought for sure it was ending on that one. You're muted.
How often do two outfielders run into each other and it works out perfectly? The fact that Pages was aware enough to know he was there and it almost was like a jump ball in football. like for Pajes, where the other guy
Yeah.
didn't know the guy was there, and he went up and just was like, "No, this one's mine." Great
Thank God
play.
he's taller. Thank God he's taller.
That's what they said on the broadcast too. They're like, thank God he's taller. Yeah, it was a good play. I think the better play in center field was Darton Varsho in the second inning with the bases loaded.
Oh, that
One
play
out
was,
and he dove straight head first into the. That was a hell of a play.
yeah, that one. Let me get that up here. That was, yeah, they were up 3-0. Like you said, Hernandez was up, who's done a lot of damage for him. Yeah, Varsho. There's a lot of big plays
Team
in
in
this.
the World Series. Lines the ball to center field. Varsho lays out.
Yeah, that was a great play. Obviously led to a run, and then Guerrero in that inning, it wouldn't have been a fair ball, but he had to dive for a ball there, save it down the
There was
line.
another great play in there also.
Well, and then you had Brian. When I saw Kirk up, when they said, he's in a situation,
Yeah,
obviously,
they said I think they're going to intentionally pitch around him. He's like, this guy's the king of hitting into double plays.
As soon as you hear that, man, it's like the Benji Molina effect. You know what I mean? Like, just get in the air. It's like, I don't care if you do anything else. Just don't ground it out. And sure enough, he does. Can we just there's so many things I want to go with this game. So Tyler, feel free, or Brian, whatever, to jump off and a lot of things. But where does this put?
I'm surprised we didn't have any gifs of Will Smith smacking Chris Rock, and Chris Rock had like a Blue Jays emblem over his head or something.
We could have done that. But how about the guy that my son calls Yamamoto? It's Yamamoto from the Dodgers, MVP.
Hello, Moto.
Hello, I was like, yeah, Yamamoto, MVP, rightfully so, of the World Series. I mean, as good as Ohtani was in moments, Yamamoto basically won you 3 games. And so Tyler, out of 4 World Series games, he's the winner in 3 of them. Technically, so what do you make of the MVP? And I mean, I didn't necessarily think I don't know. I was kind of odd on him the whole season, and then he just ramped it up to another level come playoff time.
Yeah, I didn't know he had this in him. Like, he'd been good. He was consistent when he was
no doubt.
He just was painting. It was beautiful. Like, it was artistry how he pitched. Like, everything, he'd throw it up. He'd throw the little, like, whatever that ball that looks like an inside fastball that comes in on your hand, like, just sets everything up for him to go away or in, and then he can miss up, down. He was on fire. It's got to be in the top. I'd put it at number 3 of starting pitcher performances since 2000 in the World Series.
Yeah.
They got to have Randy 2. Bumgarner's 1. I know he has 1 less win, but he pitched 5 innings and got a save. Like, he might as well have been the winning pitcher of that. So I'd have Bumgarner 1 and then Yamamoto 3. Like, just in doing it on no days rest. Like, they all had a couple days at least. Yamamoto had no days rest.
Yeah, that was what was even more impressive about it. I know, like, Randy Johnson kind of did the same thing when he came back the next day after he pitched Game 6 to beat the Yankees back in 2001. But I just thought we had to shout him out. I mean, he was just spectacular. The fact that he goes 3 innings there at the end to get the job done, and the Blue Jays, probably the last guy they wanted to see. As he's entering going into the game there. But the other thing I thought that was kind of crazy about this game overall was, I think at the beginning of the series, I said, which bullpen is going to come up more clutch? And it was funny because at the end of the day, Dave Roberts did not go to the bullpen. Technically, he went to his 4 starters. And then the Blue Jays, I thought their bullpen tee, to me, it was a battle. It was going to be the battle of the Peds at the end of the World Series. And obviously, Dave Roberts didn't really necessarily have to depend on it too much in the last 2 or the last game in particular, and the Blue Jays couldn't hold up their end of the bargain there. So I thought the bullpen ended up being the big story at from an inside part of it.
Even the 5th bullpen guy for LA was that other Japanese pitcher who's technically a starter.
Sasaki,
yeah. But I do think Dave Roberts did a great job, and I will give him credit for that. As much as I don't like him, as much as I ripped on him for saying, let's go win 4 more, and you guys
ruined baseball.
Yeah, I told you he's an idiot. This was great for baseball for the Dodgers to win this World Series on that stage and have these games and another like booming market in Toronto. that wants to spend money on players and people get to see them. Maybe that attracts a couple more free agents to make them a bigger market. Or like they try and spend their money, just no one ever goes. So I think that's good for baseball. I think it's got to be the most watched World Series the last.
If you probably count Japan and Canada's ratings as well.
Yeah, exactly.
They said it was down 14% in game 3 or game 1 and 2 here, whatever that means. But then it was way up in obviously the Canadian, and obviously in Japan. I think this is great for America. This is unbelievable for America. We don't have to worry about those Canadians coming to the White House. We no, I'm just kidding.
They're going to get tariffs.
We got it was beautiful for America.
Who blew it worse, Hoffman or Scott Norwood in championship history?
Oh man, that's a good comparison. That's a good comparison for sure. Right there, Toronto and Buffalo, pretty close at the end of the day, Brian. Too. I would say Hoffman. I feel like this is one he had the game just right there for the taking. At the end, they literally had the lead. All he had to do was put it away, and he could not get the job done. And he gives it up to Rojas.
Williams at home right now is laughing at the Blue Jays because he blew that 93 World Series and it kind of came around on the Blue Jays.
How petty is Mitch? He gets a little satisfaction there 32 years later. He does. That would be great. He's like sitting at home. He's like, excellent. Yeah, he's like, this is wonderful. He's like crying about it. No, he probably didn't even watch it. He got that thing shown about a billion times if you were watching this World Series and all Joe Carter's thing. He probably wanted no part of watching that. All right, before you kind of wrap up our World Series stuff, another guy that I've thought always was just a linchpin in the Dodgers' success. They obviously had the top of their order. That's obviously unreal. But the guy ends up with the game-winning home run. He played the most innings as catcher ever in a World Series, which is crazy to think about. Yes, that's right. Will the Thrill Smith with the game winner off. Yep, you got it. Not that Bieber, the other Bieber. It's to give the Dodgers the lead, 5-4.
Smith hits a high fly ball to deep left field. It's got a chance. It is gone. It's Will Smith in Game 7.
Man, I mean, he was clutch too. He got the big hit yesterday as well. Tyler, to me, is just he's not underrated, but it just he kind of is in the scan of that whole team. And I thought Roberts moving up to him to 2 was a big deal as well.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good move on his part as well. So, anyways, he's just one of those guys that I'm just like, I'm not surprised it was him.
No, he's been clutch his whole career. I just saw a stat, not that this has anything to pertain with Will Smith as the catcher, but like 6 Will Smiths have won the World Series in a row from 2020. Like, and then there's like kind of different guys named Will Smith have won it. But Will Smith he's got to be the best catcher in baseball. Like as long as he's healthy, which I preference everything with. There's got to be someone I'm missing.
It really
but he's at the top of the list.
After that stat you threw out, that's all I could think about. Do I change my son to Will Smith? I mean, what's happening here?
6 Will Smiths in a row.
That's an unbelievable fact right there. There's got to be a Brian Johnson. How many Brian Johnsons have won? I always have won a World Series. Come on, we got to research.
I remember I was the hero in junior high because that catcher hit that
the ball guy, Stone Cold.
That's right. I forgot about him, Brian Johnson. You were a hero. Like you hit the home run. You're like walking around school. Brian Johnson.
Whenever I walked into gym class and people were giving me a round of applause.
I mean, look at that. Sports brings a community together. I love that. That's so good.
Good awareness by the men at Lincoln Valley Middle.
Right, if I had like actors I could do, I'd reenact that thing somehow. That would be one of the best things.
Brian's hitting the home run. Brian's the home play actor.
Reenacting the home. No, not that. I want to reenact Brian going into the PE class. I want to see that. The class can standing ovation. Oh, nice home. What did you think of the announcers? What did you think of the announcers? Not a big Joe Davis guy?
I mean, I hate to say I missed Buck and McCarver or Buck and whoever the hell is. The guy was the last couple of years. Smoltz, I think.
Yep, big Smoltz. And look who comes in the Dodgers jersey here, Mr. Terrell. Can you hear us over there? You're muted right now, but can you hear us, Terrell? I hope you're doing well out there.
I thought the worst was the sideline guys when they would go up to the coach Like both of them came in at the worst time, dude.
I know, like yesterday, like he's like shoving the microphone up Dave Roberts' nose. He's like, so what do you? He's like, and he's like over there managing before, and he's like keeping the microphone like right in his nostril, and he's like, and he comes back and if that was Greg Popovich, imagine what he did. Greg Popovich was on that.
The Blue Jays announcer was like right before the benches were about to clear. Remember that one? That was funny.
Did you think that was unnecessary, Terrell? Good to see you. You're on mute. I don't know if you can unmute yourself somehow, but you are mute here. See if you can unmute yourself. But other than that, you're good to go. Can you hear? Are you good?
I'm good, baby.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Happy to be with y'all too.
What up, brother?
Man.
We were just wrapping up our conversation on the World Series. We were kind of going at that, waiting for you to jump on, talk a little NFL. But anything, hey, nothing better than Game 7. It doesn't matter the sport sometimes, right? It doesn't matter.
How horrible do you feel? Come on, Darren.
Yeah.
You know, as a Raider fan, as an A's fan, as a Redskin fan, as a Mets fan, how bad do we feel for the Toronto Blue Jays?
We were just talking like how we were trying to think how bad of a loss that is. Is that the worst loss?
Devastating multiple times. No, I mean, they were up by like 3 runs and they still were probably feeling like we always feel like, I don't know.
When does it happen? Oh, now we're up in the night. Oh, they could have had the tack on run there to make it 5-3. Like every little scenario when your team sucks, it sucks at finishing the job. This is what you worry about. And the Blue Jays fans, most of them should have been mentally prepared for it, is my guess. But you know what I mean? They should have been prepared for it. But we were saying, I think that's one of the worst. Got to be one of the more devastating losses for a fan base.
Devastating.
Brian put it towards the Norwood situation with the Bills. I thought that was a decent comparison there.
That's great.
Hey, what did you think of the announcers? Were you a fan of Smoltz and Davis there? Did they get you extra hyped, or did you not matter to you at all?
I mean, I'm not a baseball guru like you and all, but I'm usually on mute like that, listening to the fan news show.
That's the way to do it.
It's too slow to listen to them talk all the time. I do like Joe Buck, though. I like Joe.
Oh, yeah, we do have a Buck guy over here. We like that. See, Tyler, we can have a Buck guy. We can have fans that like that as well. All right, so Dodgers, they end up pulling it out. They get the win last night in an epic Game 7, one that will go down in the books. And probably I gotta probably do a little bit more research for it. But I'd be curious where initially, if I look back, where does this World Series rank in terms of entertainment as well? The game was there were some big games around so like the 18-inning drama, all that stuff. So we'll have to look back on that and see kind of where that ranks overall there with the Dodgers. And so just to put a final bow on the World Series here, here's them getting the final out, breaking Giants' hearts around the world.
Bounces one up the middle, bends to the back, over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him out.
Terrence Long strikes out. The A's lose. Oh, Brian, that just brings back heart. I mean, I could just see Ramon Hernandez doing the same thing right there at the bases. I can envision my team and the Blue Jays fans' heartbreak with these random players. I'm like, yep, I can see our catcher grounding into a double play to end the game right there. Adam Melhuse, rest in peace. All those things. So that was a good series. We talked about it.
The teams going into next year, who do you think could be a surprise that didn't make the playoffs?
The Mets.
The Mets. They'll be talked about as the champs. You know that too much now. That's a good one. The Mets are right there.
I mean, the Blue Jays were dead last year. Then they made the World Series. So
my initial thought would be the Orioles. I mean, just
that
would be a random team that I would kind of throw out there. Dare we say the Sacramento A's? Could they have a list? Right. They're bringing back Sacramento Saturdays. No, we don't have that. So, how about Tyler's team?
No.
Come on, you got the coach from Tennessee. He's going to be doing somersaults in the outfield. I mean,
he's going to be jumping down the third baseline, tearing down the net, trying to get to the fan. I don't know. It's unprecedented. No college coach has ever just gone straight to managing a Major League Baseball team. I don't know. He's fiery. It just seems like a guy Posey can control. What it felt like to me.
That's right to the point. Yeah, that's the main reason we got him for that area. But, all right, yeah. So Brian, that would be my initial thoughts with that part of it. I did 7th inning. I only missed 2 post games out of the 7 right after. By far the most views I've ever had for it, just doing it by myself. So appreciate anybody that kind of jumped on from Fatboy FadeAway fans and doing that over there. So that was fun doing the post game reactions with it. Somebody asked me what's the confidence level I have in the Raiders versus the Jaguars. I said it's a solid 2, Terrell. I don't think they deserve much higher than that tonight as they take on
There's some
Jacksonville.
good news for you, Darren.
What's the good news, Brian? Give me some damn good news because I can use
The
it.
Jaguars are 1-6 coming off a bye week since 2018. So
I love stats like that. That doesn't help me, Brian. I'm sorry, it doesn't help me. This is the Raiders. What does they do over it?
Here's some good news for you, Darren. Here's some good news for the Raiders.
What's the good news?
Chitsy's looking better each week. And
That is
Jacoby
true.
Myers wants to get out of there so bad, he might play his butt off and try to do something crazy to get traded.
Not throw it back to the other team. That would not be his other. That would not be his goal. No, I just Crosby's been hurt. We'll see if he even how he looks today. I mean, they just got they literally got beat up like a high school team gets beat up sometimes, like against the Chiefs. That was like, I think that's the thing for me is like, Charlie, you even said this as a Redskins fan, like you've seen your team, like they don't even belong. They didn't even belong in the same field as this team. They literally took Mahomes out with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. There was 3 minutes left in the game, and they just took a knee and said you could have the ball with 50 seconds. Well, it's like they did it. I mean, they just like literally felt like a high school game. And like all this like Brian confidence tried to get me. Brian, it's reached a peaking point for me. I'm telling you, this team sucks and the franchise sucks and they can't figure it out. I mean, they have good players. They have Brock Bowers. They have Crosby. Most teams want to at least be competitive. And this team continues to not even look like they belong in the NFL, and it's frustrating and it's annoying. I mean, I would think Dolphins fans
I just don't know what it feels like. Pete Carroll's trying to recreate the new age Seahawks because they picked up Tyler Lockett. It's like that wasn't working at the end of his tenure in Seattle. So I just don't know what Pete Carroll or the Raiders organization is doing at this point.
We want Tom Brady spying on every franchise. That's what we want. We just want to get Tom as much airtime as we can. I'm frustrated by it, Terrell. I'm just like, I don't get it. It's like
it all starts with QB1, man. It always starts with QB1. Whether they're like super good or not, it's all about the belief. I mean, look at these two guys. They like the 49ers. They've had draft picks that didn't work out, but Purdy put in a fire and a belief in them, and that locker room believed in him, just like us. Jaden Daniels, when he's on the field, we look like a whole different team than when he's not on the field. You just don't have a QB1. You haven't had one in a while.
Yeah. A long time. A long time. So, Tyler, those were my thoughts. You know how I feel about this team. You've heard me rant on it. That's why I usually don't even talk about it so much because it's so bad. But
there's just been so many lows in the last 20 years. It's hard to reach like certain lows. They're bad. It's bad. Carroll isn't what I thought. I thought he'd have this team more functional, more organized. I don't know. They just seem out of like sorts all the time. They just don't have anything. Nothing connects. Like it's just a big mismatch of talent, like Crosby, like Gentry, like Bowers. Bowers being hurt has hurt you guys a lot. I think Geno would look a little better with a healthy Bowers. Even when he was playing as banged up. I'm not trying to make excuses for this team because, like you said, they never have consistently put like 5 weeks together. That's it. Like, when's the last time they did that? But 5 weeks, let alone a whole season. It's probably Carr when he got hurt against the Colts. Like, was the last time you guys had a consistent
probably before Gruden got fired for the emails before he would go.
No, but that team wasn't that good.
They were at least 3-0 or something to start the year, or whatever they were. 3-1. I don't know. They at least had I know. Everybody. I remember the Raiders beat the Chiefs. Was it a couple of years now on that Netflix game or whatever it was on Christmas Day? And they looked dominant. Everybody's like, "Oh yeah, let's go!" Like I was like, "It's fake. It's not real." I was like, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. They kept doing it all. So I don't know. That's what I thought with it. So it just did that. I'm gonna use this video. Bill's gonna be a fan on here for a long time until they start turning it around.
I really do. I hate it. they suck. Wow. The Raiders suck. The coaches suck. The players suck. Everybody in that bill, they suck. I'm pissed off.
And that is my
Great analysis.
That is my theme song for the year when it comes to the Raiders. So I will use that a lot this year. I have a feeling for the rest of the year that will be used quite a bit. So that's my little rant on them. Solid 2. We'll see if they could get the number 1 pick this year. That's the goal the rest of the way out. Niners. You said they're dressing Purdy, Brian, but he's not starting. So he's good enough to be the backup, but not in the line. That doesn't make any sense to me. Why not just rest him again?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't get why they keep practicing him limitedly and then deactivating him at the end of the week. I don't know.
There's like every week is week to week with them or something like that. I mean, you got to be a little frustrated now at this point. It's kind of that turf toe is kind of creeping up. They probably shouldn't have played them against Jacksonville. The stress of the money and all that too. Terrell's giving the sign down there. Tyler, why are they doing this whole dance with Purdy? Why not just say he's out earlier in the week? Are they just trying to mess with teams or something?
No, I have no idea why they did. They have some reason. Maybe they're hoping he can play by the end of the week, and he's just never healthy enough to do it. Like maybe they think it'll magically one day feel better. This seems like a season-ending injury that they're just not. They don't want to commit to him. He's hurt. He has a turf toe. But Dion lost a foot to it later, a toe to it. Like he's losing.
I was like, foot.
I don't know. It seems like a serious injury. Why do we need? I don't know. This team's banged up. They're all injured. Pearsall can't get back on the field. Warner's done. Bosa's done.
Who's the other guy not playing today?
Side of the season at this point.
Who's the defensive end that's out today too?
I knew it. He came on with the Warriors hat, so I knew it was going to be pessimistic Tyler. I knew it.
Okay, so Brian, let's
see this right here doesn't have anything in it. That's Tyler's comment.
Look at Brian today with the analogies. I
like it. In this team?
That extra hour of sleep has done Johnson some good spirit right there. I like it. That's the guy. He's fired up today. No, I don't know, Terrell. Your thoughts? And I'll get back.
They're 5-3. They beat the Giants. They go 6-3. I mean,
they should beat the Giants.
I wouldn't say as far as to say there's no offside. Come on, man.
Hey, would you say they're closer to the team that beat the Falcons, or they're closer to the team that beat the Texans? I guess that's like where are they?
To the Texans,
or the team that lost to the Texans. Like, where are they? Because that's where it seems like their reality is somewhere in between that. Like, you know what I mean? So that's kind of where I'm trying to feel out this team with it still a little bit. Terrell, what's your thoughts on the Niners here and where they're at? 5-3, still solid start to the year.
I mean, I will give the 49ers some credit because with all the adversity they are having, they're still performing. I mean, they're still playing their butts off. So I will give them that. But like I said, it's all about the money. I told y'all when y'all paid Brock Purdy that money, it was going to be all this extra headaches and things going on. They're telling you that he's practicing all these things because the organization's telling you he's a prima donna now and he don't want to get on the field, even though we think he's healthy enough to play. I'm just telling you, man, it's a whole different mindset now.
What do you think of that, T?
I think that's absurd.
Why?
He's hurt. He has turf though.
So let him sit down then. Let him sit down. Why are you practicing saying he can play every week then?
Because they gave him $55 million and they don't want to look like the idiots.
They already are the idiots for paying him $55 million.
They're trying to make them look not like the idiots.
My guy's getting hurt every week, but he's like, I want to play. I want to play. He's on a rookie deal and he still wants to play.
What?
My dude's on a rookie deal. He gets another hit. He's RG3. He ain't making no $50 million a year. But he wants to go out there every week.
Who?
Jane Daniels.
Purdy already did that last year. He played injured for his whole
But he had to. He's Mr. Irrelevant crap.
He would have got paid anyway. Jimmy Garoppolo got paid coming off a knee injury.
I mean, he was going to be in a poor business either way. He was going to be rich. So
Jayden Daniels hasn't had a season as good as Purdy's season 2 years ago. That's a fact.
I mean, this is only his second year, buddy. I mean, dang.
It's Purdy's second year, buddy.
This is not Purdy's second year.
It was when he put up that season.
When he had a superstar team. When he had a superstar team, who is Jayden Daniels throwing the ball to? Who is he throwing the ball to?
Who is he
throwing the ball to? all the
Debo Samuel?
retread Debo Samuel that you had when Purdy was there, when Debo was actually relevant then.
Was he?
And Zach Ertz, who's it throwing the ball to?
What?
Who is Jay Daniels throwing the ball to?
Terry McLaurin?
Who's running the ball for him? We got Bill. We got Bill.
The guy, he's all right. He's all right.
He's not bad.
He's all right. Chris McCaffrey. Bill.
Well,
We'll see.
I just think it's funny. I like I said, Brian and I Brian still remembers my Derek Carr comment about Purdy as well. He found that very disrespectful as well. We'll see. I think Tyler would be interesting if he doesn't play the rest of the year. I hadn't thought about that. I would think that. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say one thing, Derek?
Yeah, go ahead.
The past few weeks, what were we saying when Mac Jones was winning? Oh, my goodness, this is the guy Shanahan wanted from the beginning. Oh, he wanted to get him. Oh, Mac Jones, right? It wasn't about, Purdy. It was Mac Jones. That shows you there's not much of a difference between these two guys, dude.
You are so box score watch. If you actually think that, you're not watching the game. If you actually think Mac Jones is as good as Brock Purdy,
I'm watching games. Brock Purdy's a star with a star team.
That's great. Good.
When he doesn't have a star team, is he Brock Purdy or is he Brock Hurdy?
Who is? Name three quarterbacks outside
Jay Daniels still doing it with nobody. Jay Daniels doing it with nobody. Jay Daniels doing it with nobody.
Do you want to look up Jay Daniels' stats this year?
Let's do it.
He's missed half the year.
Why are you missing half the year?
I'm talking about the people on the team.
Half the year.
Even last year, who was on our team? We made it to the NFC Championship game. With who? You cannot even describe the roster we had last year. The roster we had last year to make it to the NFC Championship game? Are you serious? Really?
Purdy's been there twice.
What team did he play for?
Hey,
that's not his problem. What team he played
I'm not saying that's not his problem. I'm trying to say apples to apples, baby. Apples to apples.
You're not doing apples to apples. You're saying Matt Jones is better than Brock Purdy when he catches it down to.
You're looking at a closet thing. It's okay. I understand you're hurt. I understand you're upset. Your window is closed, 49ers. Your window is closed, and y'all blew it year after year after year after year. I would be upset too, but my team never gets there that many times. My team will get there one time in a decade, if we're lucky. So I understand why you're upset, because you're expected to be there over and over and over again, but you should at least win two of those.
Why are you defending this guy?
You are
Brian, fill that cup up. Tyler might be getting. Maybe Terrell's getting him.
I'm hyping him up, man. Let's get T-Mac rolling. I get him rolling, and then we can start talking about his boyfriend LeBron after that. Go ahead.
Fuck LeBron.
Start filling it up.
To be honest with you, the way the season's gone, I'm very positive. The way it's gone to be 5-3 with all the injuries.
That's what I said.
Leaving and people coming in. I mean, Shanahan's coached his butt off, and
I said that. Man.
Last week was a bad matchup against the Texans.
Yes,
I think we get back positive, and we're going to beat the Giants. And I like the guy that they picked up from the Patriots. I think he's an underutilized pass rusher.
Yep.
I think he's going to make a difference on this team. So I'm trying to be positive still. This team could win the NFC West and make it playoff run.
Well, it'll be interesting where the Purdy factor lies in there. And Tyler, I never thought about him being out the rest of the year, so maybe that is a possibility as well. With him going out the whole rest of the season. Do you think they said the Dolphins? It's getting a little higher though. I think
it's as empty as that cup.
I knew when he showed up with the Warriors house, like, here we go, guys.
The Dolphins are the other team that could probably feel pretty crappy. Maybe I'll get McDaniel. They look absolutely awful. That looks like a team that basically quit Thursday night. Lamar looked good on his return. Then you got just a few other games today as well. Not like one that jumps off the page. I mean, I guess the Colts Steelers one to me is a little interesting. Where that lies. And then, of course, you have the big one with the Chiefs and Buffalo today. Real quick, who do you guys like? Do you think Buffalo wins again in the regular season? Or do the Chiefs they've been looking really good. Who do you like in that one, T?
I like the Chiefs. The Chiefs have bounced back. They have a better defense. Mahomes seems to be firing at all cylinders. They got all the speed. And Pacheco's out, but I think Broussard Smith's their best running back anyway, unless you give him the ball more. But we'll see. But I don't. Yeah, I got the Chiefs.
Terrell?
Man, it's a tough one. It's in Buffalo, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna take Buffalo. Buffalo.
That would be
because we were hanging with him for a while with Marcus Mariota. And we weren't on their side of the field the whole game. We just can't score. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna take Buffalo in another regular season win. We're gonna start calling them the Colts when they play the Patriots and stuff. They're gonna be the regular season champions.
But yeah, but that's the thing that's crazy. It's like, does it even matter? I mean, it does obviously in terms of record, but yes, you always want to have that mental edge. But the Chiefs, obviously, with all their playoff success, they're going to hold that until the Bills beat them in that scenario. Brian, who do you like, Chiefs or Bills?
I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I just don't think the Bills don't really have an identity at this point of the season. They're just like Josh Allen's trying to do everything right now. The Chiefs look really good right now, so I'm going to go with the Chiefs.
Go ahead, Terrell.
Can I just say one thing about that, though? I hope the Chiefs win because I remember week 1 I was on your show and everybody laughed at me and I said the Patriots are going to win the AFC East and everybody made fun of me.
I don't remember.
Look at the Patriots, man. You remember that? Everybody made fun of me and started laughing like I'm an idiot. Okay, go ahead.
Well, you have to understand the Patriots are not a friendly team in my book. So
Drake May, dude. I'm telling you, Drake May.
Oh,
Darwish is hyped right now. I text him.
The Raiders beat the AFC East champs. There we go. That's our claim to fame this year. We beat the AFC East champs in week 1, 13-10. We got them in there. There's the Jerry Maguire matchup on Monday night. You got Arizona and Dallas going in on that one. I saw, is it Brissett that's in for Murray? Is he this is a random question, but I always feel like he's like the backup in every scenario for like every team. Like I'm always like, I don't even know what team he's on half the year, and then I'll just be like, by week 9, it's like Brissett's in. It's like, what? He's on the Browns now, you know what I mean? Like he's on the
Andy Dalton.
He's on the Giants. He finds his way on all these teams, and he actually ends up in the game in every scenario, So I don't know what. I think you think the Cowboys they're the most they're always like this, but they're so 50-50. Like they literally live up to that nickname. It's so crazy. Like their offense will score 35 and then they'll score like 7. It's like, it's such a bipolar team. I can't figure them out at all. It looks like the Cardinals, they need to win this one or they're going to be dead in the NFC West. They already look like they're headed that way, but they can't lose to the Cowboys. So I'm going to take my cards though, Brian. I'm going to say they go on the road and they beat the Cowboys. I'm going to say Brissett. This seems like one the Cowboys should win, but they're just going to blow it, I think. So I'm going to go the Cardinals Monday night. You think the Cardinals win this one, Brian?
No, I'm going the Cowboys. The Cardinals are dead ever since Connor went out there. This team they're over.
My fantasy team was dead after that too. That did not help it at all. I have Jonathan Taylor. I'm still 2-6. That can't happen. That is unacceptable.
That's not good.
It's very unacceptable when that happens. You think the Cowboys win too, Terrell?
No, I think the Cardinals win.
There we go.
And speaking of fantasy teams, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. finally for my team will actually get the ball now with Brissett throwing it to him.
Well, instead of Kyler Murray just running around everywhere.
Yeah, it's great.
What do you think, Tyler? Cowboys win?
I think the Cowboys win. I don't think the Cardinals are slowing down Dak. Dak's been really good this year, and then Pickens has been a stud, and then CeeDee Lamb getting back another week healthier from his injury. I don't see the Cardinals stopping the Cowboys.
How about final game, Tyler? We'll say Seahawks or Commanders Sunday night?
Seahawks, go Commanders. Hopefully Jane Daniels is as good as Trell thinks he is. I can handle Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold,
the ghost of the past. Brian, Terrell's Commanders get the dub.
I'm actually going to go an upset here. I think the Commanders won.
All right. So we go little Commanders. How about Terrell? You got a feel for this team? What's the result?
I mean, it's kind of like, I got to go with my team, but I'm not confident like that. I'm not confident. I think Seattle is very underappreciated. I think their defense is spectacular. I think their defense can win games by themselves. So, yeah, I'll pick my team. But, Seattle was a team that scares me in that division, not the 49ers, because I picked the Rams to win. But Seattle's that team that I think that can cause a little problems for anybody in the NFC, really.
And the receiver's out for you guys tonight, too.
Get out of here. We don't have receivers? What? Get out of here. We don't have players on our team? Oh, when? Okay, go.
That was the craziest touchdown pass. Gosh, what's the guy's name? Number 17.
McLaurin.
McLaurin. That throw that Mariota made to him in the end zone. I felt like that was a 7th grade quarterback because it was like only like a 10
trade
10-yard
deadline
throw.
is on Tuesday. Do you guys think Hendrickson is still on the Bengals?
Yes.
I
don't think he gets traded.
I do think he's still in the Bengals.
I think he gets dealt.
Think somebody gives a 1st-round pick for him?
I mean, the Eagles getting everybody. They might get him.
1st-round pick for him?
Hendrickson. I just think that the Bengals aren't going to want to be willing to give him a big money deal. I just feel like he's going to get dealt at the deadline.
Yeah, but who's going to give a 1st-round pick, right? That's what it's going to take.
I don't think it's going to take that. I think it may be like a 2 or a 3 and a few. I don't know. I just don't think you're going to have to give up a 1st-round pick to get Hendrickson.
So you're saying the Niners should trade for him? That's what you want, right?
Why not? Yeah, why not?
Saying they will. I'm just saying that he's going to get dealt.
No, I know that, but I'm saying I think the Niners, out of all the teams that you could use him, he's number 1 on the list. But I don't see John Lynch doing it.
Another pass rusher.
They definitely need that. That's the whole reason they couldn't beat the Texans. They couldn't get to the quarterback, and their life depended on it yesterday. And Stroud wasn't even that unreal in the game. But it'd be interesting where he went. The Raiders won't trade Crosby, so maybe that's an off-season thing. But he'll be on the team still. So
maybe the Niners getting that Simmons guy from the Dolphins. He could be a good guy to get to.
Yeah, Dolphins should be traded. The Dolphins should be trading everybody if they have any. Does anybody want anybody from the Dolphins? That's another story with it. Do you think Hendrickson would really be a big get for you guys, Tyler? Like, would that be a game changer in your mind?
I mean, yeah, if he comes in shape and ready to play football, yeah, it'd be a great player to add. I don't know if I'd give up a 1st-round pick, and I don't think the Bengals are trading him. They're one of those franchises that don't really make trades outside of the Carson Palmer trade. You guys gave up like an arm and a leg for him. And the Niners aren't as dumb as the Raiders to give up as much for a rental player of 8 weeks. I hope, anyway.
Thank you, Hugh Jackson, for that trade. Thank you, Hugh Jackson, for that. Jason Campbell got hurt, and he's like, "Oh, we need to save the season. Let's get Carson Palmer."
Now Davis is dead. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, exactly. That's basically what I saw happen. That's this one over there. So we got NFL starting to kind of pick up a little bit here. We're getting into November. The weather has changed here. Will start to be a factor as we kind of get it here towards the end of the month. And we'll see where this is where the games really start to amp up. Like, you can't lose any of these. Casey's Panthers, they're ready. Come on, Brian. They still got a chance. We'll see if they can bounce back after just an absolute butt whooping to those Buffalo Bills a couple weeks ago at that. So anything else, Brian, you got NFL-wise? Terrell, anybody? Brian, you got anything?
Come on, Niners. We got to get Tyler's confidence up. It's really low right now. So
you got to get it up.
Brian, I think you guys explained it best, but you said we lost because we didn't have a pass rush to the Houston Texans, the worst offensive line in the NFL. Like, if you're not getting the pass rush, then who are we getting the pass rush against?
You're getting a pass rush against Maria Carrillo High School. That's who you're getting a pass rush against. Terrell, any last thoughts for you NFL-wise? Anything you're looking forward to?
Is the Bills-Chiefs game, is the winner of that game projected to be the AFC representative in the Super Bowl? Is it that bad in the AFC?
I was thinking, that's actually a good question, because I kind of, the only team I didn't touch on that I kind of, is do the Colts get into that at all? Like, are they even there in that conversation? Are they just having a Vikings type season? So I would say for sure it feels like Chiefs and Bills, unless the Ravens win out, something like that. Then I could maybe see myself going back to them a little bit. But I think it's Bills Chiefs again. I think we're set up for it.
Love for the Patriots, no love for the Colts.
I'll give the Patriots a little Drake May special. Really? You were right about that. He is unbelievable, and
he's not Brock Purdy. He's not Brock Purdy, but
he's better than Brock. But when you have Vrabel, who's a great head coach, and Drake May, who's a good quarterback,
Is better than Shanahan now. Purdy.
I never said anyone was better than
Slow
Shanahan.
down fast, guy.
Who did I say was better than Shanahan?
Kerr.
Who?
Kerr. Steve Kerr.
Well, he is.
Continue.
I don't know where I was at.
You're talking Bills, Colts, almost. Colts. You said Drake
I
May.
think the Patriots are going to be contending. They have a weak division or weak schedule, so they're going to have.
I was actually just going to look at their schedules.
It's cake. It's so easy. And then the Colts, they just remind me too much of the Vikings. Great all team. It's just Daniel Jones, Sam Darnold. Are they going to be able to come up big in their first big opportunity? I don't know. Seems like.
Taylor's having a magical year, though.
He's been unbelievable.
He's having a pretty.
He's like 5 30-point fantasy weeks.
I like his celebration too, the little hips. I don't mind that one. I saw it. I mean, he was getting a lot of those against the Raiders, of course, too. But Jones, I mean, is it a scenario where he could be like a Mayfield, where like with Darnold, Darnold, I hear you. Like, as good as he could be, I still just would never have max confidence in him. Jones, I thought I was that way, but I kind of felt that way about Baker too. But now I kind of look at Baker as, okay, I actually do believe in him. He's a player. It would take a little bit more, obviously, for me to get to that level with Jones. But I'm wondering myself, am I just not being like, hey, he's in a great scenario or a great situation? That's what a lot of quarterbacks need. And he's finally figured it out. Is that possible? Or is this just kind of a one-off season? I guess that's where I'm still trying to figure out with it. Terrell, do you think it's more a one-off season it will end up being, or do you think he's actually maybe turned a corner?
I think it's a little bit of both. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's healthy this year. The defense is upgraded. Their receivers are stepping up. And then when you have a team as solid as the Colts have been, and they were relying on Carson Wentz to get them to the promised land, Daniel Jones looks like he's just a savior, of course.
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson can't throw the ball. He couldn't throw the ball when he got drafted so high. So, of course, Daniel Jones looks great.
I remember Jimmy. Jimmy
destroyed that team last year, man.
Jimmy Pilato. Well, I gotta give him. I always give him credit for this one because he went viral for that Richardson comment he made, but he did say somebody was better than him, Ryan Mallett, or it wasn't Ryan Mallett. It was somebody else like that.
Where are you, Jimmy? What's your percentage? Broncos or Bengals? Are you 70% Broncos, 30% Bengals?
I think he's still a little bit more Broncos now after this.
Hey, that's true. We're not even talking about the Broncos. Look how good they're doing.
Well, nobody likes the Broncos. That's the reason. Nobody. That's like
fuck the Broncos. Yeah, ride somewhere else. Come on, riding.
It's literally that. I always joke that it's the franchise I hate the most. I don't know what it is, but it's just I do not like the Broncos at all. With that, but I want to get the Patriots schedule just real quick up on the screen just because to put a little bow on it. They again lost to the Raiders to start the year. They've also lost to Pittsburgh. Their wins were against Miami, Carolina, Buffalo, which was the good one there at Buffalo on a Sunday night. They've also beat New Orleans, Tennessee, and Cleveland, and they play Atlanta this week. So, yeah, I'd say a pretty good little run there. But they took advantage of the schedule. It's all you can do in the NFL is beat the teams you're supposed to. And then the big win on Sunday night at Buffalo. So I'd say that made them a little bit more legit after that win in my eye. But we'll see where Buffalo ends up with it. So NFL this week, we're looking forward to it. There's a lot of storylines that will come out. We'll hit on next week. Just real quick, Tyler, still feeling good about the Warriors after a little we lose to.
How do you show up with that hat after you lose to a winless Pacers team?
Pathetic.
Come on.
Come on. Brian, I agree with you. And I took my dad. I saw my dad, Tyler, real quick. I'll let you go. As I go, my dad's like, "Oh yeah, but they're playing the Pacers. They're not very good." I go, "They're on the road." I was like, "Come on, Dad. You got to know this team. You got to know there is." Go ahead, T.
I mean, there was a bad loss. I can't defend it. They were up 10 with 5 minutes left, and they fell apart. Curry played awful, and when Curry plays awful, they're not going to win. That's just they're as bad as anybody if Curry's bad, and Curry didn't shoot very well. They're fine. I don't think they're going to win a championship. They need another piece. It's too slow, too methodical, and they don't have. And Kuminga's turned back into dumb Kuminga the last 2 games. To be honest, like when Kuminga plays smart and good basketball, they're tough to beat. When he plays dumb and trying to force stupid shots, attack the basket with 15 seconds and 3 defenders set ready for him, it's not going to work. Podziemski's been inconsistent. They're good. I still think they're good. When they're at their best, they're as good as anybody. But when they're too often,
Am I worried? Should I be worried about the cup for the Warriors? Should I be a little worried? I think we're down. Are we empty there as well?
No.
We're not there with it.
No. We'll be like 6-5 or 6.
I still think they're way, like I said at the beginning of the year, they're just way too Curry dependent. Like, I mean, the game he had against the Nuggets where they tie it up, like he was like, and where he goes to overtime, he makes like a 40-foot three just on a step back to the left. Like, he has to be magical still, and I just think that's not always the best scenario in terms of actually winning the games all the way through. Your Lakers, they got Austin Reeves hit the game winner, gets the T-Wolves. Brian, Brian, have you watched any Lakers games?
I don't care.
I thought you said you were in on the Lakers this year. Come on, I thought that's what you said. After game 1, they lose to the Warriors, and you're already out. What happened, Johnson? I thought you were in on the Lakers this year. No, we're still on. It's all Niners all the time. I get you. JJ Redick, they got the goat as well. So Warriors, they're down to 4-2 with it. I saw also John Morant got suspended again from the Grizzlies. They suspended him. I guess that just has to be part of the NBA year now, Tyler, is that Morant gets one suspension a year. That's what happens with that. So he kind of has a feeling like he might be traded with some of the comments he's starting to make, like, go talk to the coaches. Like, you know what I mean? Like, kind of this, like, different vibe, like he might not be in anymore on it. So be curious if he gets moved at the deadline. I think there's a chance.
He's a tough person to acclimate into roster. So, like, that's where I think it has to be at the end of the season. I don't like what roster does he just come in and fit right away? And like, because he's so ball dependent, like it'd have to be a bad team.
See, I was thinking it'd have to be either that or it'd have to be he'd have to play with somebody so good like Jokic to offset him. Like it almost have to be like a scenario like where he plays with somebody that great. I don't know where I honestly, I don't Sacramento.
It seems like popular pick for any talented guy who likes to score.
To Sacramento. We're gonna really punish John Morant. We're gonna send him from Memphis to Sacramento. That's where we're gonna send him both ways out there. I don't know. I haven't watched a ton of the Grizzly games. I just thought that was when I was reading through the headlines and read some of the quotes. I was like, Terrell, he's back at it. I don't know. I think he gets traded. So that'd be my thoughts with it. So it's still early on. World Series just wrapped up, all that good stuff. So NFL's starting to pick up. But Warriors can't beat the Bucks without Giannis, and they can't beat the 0-5 Pacers. Not a good start to the week, or to the end of the week there, Johnson. So we'll see where we end up with the Warriors next week on it. What are these 8 o'clock starting times now on NBC? 8 o'clock p.m., 11.
No bueno.
Right, on Coast to Coast Tuesdays at 8 o'clock start. Incredible. I was like, what the heck? I was like, you obviously don't want any East Coast fans watching if you're starting games at 11 o'clock. Good God. So I got that with it. Terrell, are you a Halloween person or are you not a Halloween person? Are you?
I mean, it could go either way. Whatever. No big deal to me. You know, I like candy. But back to John Morant real quick. John Morant would fit with the Mavericks.
Cooper, put him there with Clay.
Anthony Davis, Clay. Who's that? No, I love Clay. I love Clay. But I'm just saying the Mavericks. Anyway.
Mavericks would be an interesting choice if they went there with it. Jason Kidd having John Morant, it's not the worst case scenario, I guess, but
he's got to respect somebody. If you can't respect Jason Kidd, I mean,
yeah, I mean, Jason Kidd does. What was the famous thing? Putting ice on the court for. Well, he runs
the water.
Still one of my favorite videos of all time. Come here.
They had a funny Halloween contest for the fans where, like, one of the Dallas Mavericks came out of the crowd, tried to hit a free throw before Michael Myers could block it. The guy just airballed it. He was wearing a Luka jersey, too.
Oh, come on, Luka. We got to no Luka on that one. I guess I asked because we were talking with Brian. You said you are a Halloween person with movies and all that. I'm not.
Yeah.
Are you? What's your Halloween is always your movie, right? Just the original one? Is that
where
the
I
one?
like Scream a lot, just because the first movie semi got filmed in Petaluma. I thought that was kind of cool, so that's why I've always liked the first one.
Little Hillsburg too. Little Hills action got in there as well. Terrell, you have a movie you like, Halloween movie or no? Not that
I mean,
type.
I'm always about like this. It's not really, I guess, Halloween. But as far as my scary movies, like I love the Saw series. Those are fantastic to me.
I like the song. What's the one with the red balloon? The
It-
Oh,
cloud.
it,
Uh,
man, that's it.
I know. I mean, the idea of I know a lot of people hate clowns, and so there's a
I think the series is good though.
that could be a sensitive subject for people. I've realized. I've worked with somebody where you like it's almost like a phobia. Like it's, I almost want to for school like on Halloween just to put like a red balloon on our gate outside. They're just like just like it won't be like nobody has to think. People hate balloons. I mean, like just one singular red balloon though as you enter the gate that day. I got a lot of parents turn around. They're like, "Oh, the kid's not going to school." They're like, "We're not going to school today for that one." Tyler, what's your favorite candy again on Halloween?
Probably Reese's.
Reese's is that yours?
Reese's.
Is that yours, Terrell? What do you got, Terrell? If you had to go,
Reese's is always my favorite candy, but for Halloween specifically, I like candy corn. Even though people hate it, I like candy corn for some reason.
Johnson, you said that as well. I ripped on it. I was like, I candy corn. All right, Brian. Now feeling.
Adam and Aaron ripped on that selection.
I am not a candy corn. That's my favorite. I can't go to favorite there with candy corn. I just can't. That's just not the way it's going to work for me. So, anyways, yeah, that's good. I always randomly take Three Musketeers. Underrated candy. I'll just say I like Three Musketeers. A lot of people don't like that one, so that's worth it. All right, winners and losers this week. Brian, where do you want to go with it? Start us out.
I'm gonna go winner. The era is over for the WWE champion Tiffany Stratton, but I think we need to say she had quite a run as champion. So I'm gonna say winners Tiffany Stratton, even though she lost to Cargill at Saturday night's main event. But I'm just
That
saying
sounds like an ugly woman, Cargill.
So.
Is she not very pretty, Cargill?
I don't know. She just doesn't do it for me as like a wrestler. I don't know. She's just way too.
Sounds
much.
like the Incredible Khalil's girlfriend.
She just looks too massive.
Cargill.
She looks too bad. China. We go. Where do you go with? So that's your winner of the week. I saw our guy Jay ripping on it too. He was not a fan of the Cena thing. Yeah, obviously he does wrestling better than all of us, so he didn't seem to like that as well very much. Tyler, where are you going?
I'm going Marco Celebrini of the San Jose Sharks. They beat the first place team in the Western Conference 2 games in a row because they obviously switched in the standings. 6 goals, 11 assists, 17 points in 11 games. Like at 19 years old, he's a special hockey player. 7-game point streak, 6 goals, 7 assists, second most in that time frame. I don't know. He's definitely a superstar. He's drawn my attention. I've been watching Sharks hockey games. They're going to give up a lot of goals, but they're going to score goals. And he's very good. And then the coach came in and he's like, yeah, I realized my best players were 19 and 18 when they had their shirts off and they were pinging ping pong balls at each other in the well, do it in the dressing room. I was like, oh God. But they seem like they're having fun, and Sharks hockey's going to be back soon.
Oh, wow.
We'll be proud of that winner, Tyler.
Hey, just to get anytime we can get a little Randy Hahn too for a game win. Let's get the
Gamble and go off. Here come the Wild. 3-on-2. Faber saved by Askarov. And a chance now for Backlund. Celebrating in. Score! What a goal!
You gotta like the call by Randy as well to get this. That fires you. He's one of the best in the Bay Area for sure, no doubt about it. And calling games with it. Good winner of the week there with it. Terrell, you got winner of the week?
I think winner of the week is MLB baseball. I mean, I'm not a big baseball savant anymore like I used to be, but baseball was very entertaining this year. I mean, we saw a lot of small market teams stepping up and a lot of new players coming around. And then ultimately you got your big market team with your face of baseball winning another championship and having an historic postseason. Do it. And one of the games he had one of the most amazing games we probably ever see in life. So baseball's starting to market their players and they're starting to do a lot of things with baseball. And it goes in hindsight with the loser of the week, which is the NBA, because we got LeBron and the mafioso and everybody betting on this, what's real, what ain't real. It's been going on for years and years, and now it's starting to come to light. We can't have LeBum out here play one game yet because he might do some Diddy stuff and go to jail soon. So the NBA is definitely the loser of the week. The winner of the week is Major League Baseball.
I like it. I like that's straight to the point. LeBum. LeBum has the nickname now. We're gonna use it now. We're gonna copyright that from you, Terrell. That situation. What do you got for loser of the week, Brian?
I got the Miami Dolphins. I mean, you get rid of the upper management guy, but then you don't fire Mike McDaniel. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me.
Mike looks like a defeated man. He does not look. He looks like he's aged about 5 years this season. He does not like. You know what I mean? Like he looks like he's given up. Like he hasn't given up, but I think deep down he knows that like the team isn't playing hard for him. They're not they're just not united, and that's tough as you're a coach and you have that going against you. That's a tough situation. That's what he looked. That's what he sounded like, Tyler, in the post game on that night. Like I was like, this looks like somebody that just put a fork in him. Take him out.
I got one more loser of the week. Tyler showing up with a Warriors hat after losing the Pacers just shows zero confidence in the 49ers, and I'm gonna put the cup up again. Come on, Niners, let's get him more confidence. Come on.
What jersey?
I'm positive. I know they're going to win the division. Come on, 49ers.
Let's go. Right, drop the mic, Johnson. Hey, what jersey are you going with today?
I'm going with George Kittle away jersey.
Not Jeff Garcia. Come on. Yeah. Do you have a Jeff Garcia jersey? Yeah. No, yeah, come on.
If it smells like a duck.
Also have the Steve Young home jersey too.
Come on, you got to start wearing those. We got to get the throwbacks out. We got to get those other. Well, the Niners just wear their regular.
Throwback to Ken Dorsey, former 49er. What?
I'm a big uniform person. The Niners are pissing me off. Just wear your red uniforms at home. Like, why do we have to wear all these your fancy throwbacks? Just wear. Gosh, you're one of the best uniforms in the league. Just wear it the way you're supposed to. Don't try to be fancy all the time with it. Tyler, what do you got for loser of the week?
I think college football this week just wasn't entertaining outside the Texas Vanderbilt game, and Vanderbilt made Arch Manning look like he's good again. The number 9 team. I don't know. Arch looked good. The Vanderbilt quarterback balled out. That was a good game, but other than that, it was pretty bad for college football this week. Ohio State just seems ahead above everybody.
Just a little bit. They seem like they're at that point now. You're a big college football guy, Terrell, right?
Yeah.
Where are you at with the college football?
I agree with T-Mac, man. It's not living up to the build at all. Like if you'd have said before the season, it looked like there was 15 teams that could win it all. Like you could make a storyline for so many different teams, and the head of the snake, like you said, Manning, I just don't see it right now. Well, I don't know. Nobody's just what Ohio State
Hurricanes losing to SMU. What the heck's going on?
Oh, but they had
Carson back, your boy.
Oh man, he's with the ladies too often. Come on, Carson, get the job done there. He's enjoyed Miami too much. Who they lose to before that?
Last year,
they lost to Syracuse, wasn't it? Was it Syracuse?
It was like a worse team than that.
Or Louisville, one of them, yeah.
I'm going to Cal SMU November 29th. We'll see what Berkeley brings to the table for that one. All right, my winner and loser of the week. I had MLB. I got to give George Springer some love. I mean, this guy has a playoff. Right, he's just like a knack. Like he's clutch. I mean, he had the oblique injury and he still was balling out. So I got to give George Springer some love, even in a losing performance. And I got to give Ryan Rollins, who got 32 against the Warriors, and they drafted him out of Toledo, and he comes back and kills them there. Loser of the week. How about the Blue Jays fence? How does the ball get stuck perfectly wedged at the bottom of the? Come on, you got to give that. And then Ross from the Dodgers, he's a winner of the week as well. Not just the homer he had last night, not just the defensive play he made at second. How about the game winner the night before on the double play where he has to make that incredible scoop against Kiki? He catches it, throws it to second. So that's my winner of the week as well. I found this video. You guys might have seen it before. It's just a quick 10-second video. And this guy taking a half-court shot at a Hawks game. And, I don't know, if you play basketball enough, one of those things I was like, how the heck? What throws it?
Whoa. How did
that happen? How do you wedge it? That was
what?
I was like, how in the world do you even do that? So that was good.
They should have gave me the money just for doing that.
I mean, I've never seen that from that far out. It's so hard to do on that side of it. So, anyways, that was kind of a random thing this week. So, Terrell, glad that you can jump back on, man.
Hey, man, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you.
Yeah,
definitely.
And obviously, you scared Tyler off. You had to jump off.
I ain't mean to get him pumped up. I wasn't trying to get him. I love T-Mac, man. I love T-Mac. But like the main man said, hey, the water, baby, let's go. And can I say this new AI version of the main man Johnson? He's been stepping up his game, yo. He's been stepping up his game. Main man Johnson, baby. Hey, real quick, I want to give a special shout out to my daughter. Her high school team, she's the captain of her cheerleading squad. They're going to be in Richmond at VCU State Championship. First time ever in school history, they made it to the state championship. So we going down. I can't wait. I just wanted to give her some love. But yeah, man, thank you for letting me on, Darren.
Absolutely. When are you doing that? Is that next week?
Next Saturday. Saturday, yeah.
Well, good luck with that. I heard those competitions can get fierce. I have
I'm a cheer dad out here.
Brian, I can see Terrell in the stands. He's doing the dances with.
You gonna hear me at least.
No, we know that for sure. We know that for sure. So, thanks for joining. I'll send you the link, like I said, every week. Oh, when you can jump on next. Sounds like next week might be busy for you, but
no, I'll stop bugging you at 12 o'clock at night.
All good. Send it to me if I forget. Send me the reminder. I need it out there. Brian, good luck. Can't lose to the Giants. Don't lose to Mr. Dart. You can't have it done. Raiders confidence level of 2. We'll see you guys next week. Fatboy FadeAway out. Peace.